And that's playing out in my relationship. I'm not finding her attractive. I don't see why we were matched. Understand where the next stepping stone is going to be.
Casper, look, don't worry. We will let you know soon enough.
I think Casper is very much leaning into his preferred way of thinking, which is to actually letting his walls down and getting a sense of where this relationship could go right now.
Yeah, especially with the things that you would be wearing, bikinis, dresses. This bikini, sexy as fuck. Yeah, absolutely. It's punchy anyway, so.
I find it quite hard to swallow Casper making a comment like that to Emma on the honeymoon about he's a person who we know has struggled with his own body image.
Yes.
So he knows how difficult it would be for her to hear that information.
Yeah.
At the start, I do.
Okay, before we move on to the next couple, okay, because this one's going to be interestingly hot, but Casper, listen, I said it before, right? I just don't really get why he feels the need to judge, you know, Emma based on her image, because at the end of the day, his image is not exactly, you know, top T. So it is good that the judges did call out the fact that he's also spoken about his own struggles with weight. But this is the thing though, because he probably feels that he needs to be with someone else who stays in shape, because that would probably be like a beacon of motivation for him to also have his shit under control. But if he's with somebody who also potentially struggles with weight, then that means he's also going to be in the same position where he's not going to be around somebody who can put him in that mindset where he can continue to better himself. So that's why I believe he probably wants someone else who's someone else who obviously knows how to look after themselves in a way that he thinks or believes that will obviously motivate him, which is a bad thing, because that means he's looking for somebody else to give him hope rather than him to look at himself and say, you know what, let me change for me, let me do well for me. Now, I don't know if these are the factual things, but that's my wild guess behind why he wants a petite woman rather than a woman that is curvy. And to be honest with you, the guy is ludicrous. Like, you cannot say you don't want to be with somebody when you know, when you're in a position where it's just as whatever, you know. But listen, it is what it is. That's how some people can be in this world, and if that's what suits you, then that's what suits you. But boy, when he said that, I did feel for Emma 100%. But nonetheless though, let's move on to the next couple.
Ross told me that.
What? Do you know the comment that was made at the stag do about who would switch wife?
If I don't like my wife, then... But that hasn't happened, so what?
Yeah, I get it.
Because that answer only matters if I didn't like the person that walked down the aisle.
Also see why Holly might think it demonstrates a lack of commitment to the process.
That's what I'm saying. If I'd have said on my hen do, or I'd happily switch partners, then that's already setting a bad vibe.
I mean, listen, to be honest with you, the situation could have been dealt with in two easy ways. One, nobody should have said anything, you know, but people just had to come in and snitch on your boy, Alex, you know, and talk about obviously what he said pre to obviously meeting Holly. For personally, I don't think it was needed to be shared, but it was shared. So the right thing to do would have been for Alex to say, you know what, listen, I apologize. I know I said that at the time and I shouldn't have said that because obviously it's not the right thing. So I do apologize, you know what I mean? So that's what he should have said. But instead he went on the defense. And then his defense also became him going on the attack as well, which obviously just wasn't really a good thing for him. But let me play some more actually.
That's unattractive.
You lose it. You lose the...
To me, the way she just came at me then was sideways. Don't want it, won't have it, will never have it.
I don't want it, I won't have it, I won't ever have it. Simple as that. I mean, listen. Okay, so obviously Holly's somebody that comes from a toxic relationship. You know, she has a toxic past within her partner. So, you know, when she is going to address anything, sometimes she may address things in ways that are probably uncomfortable for somebody who comes from a life where he's at peace. But you can tell this man's been single for a long time and he's just enjoyed, you know, protecting his own peace, you know. And for someone to come in and to communicate with him the way Holly chooses to, that obviously is something that is quite triggering for him, because he's like, no, I don't like this. And it's therefore easy for him to just go on the defense or to also choose flight over fight, you know. So but to be fair, I do feel like this is why they are potentially a good match. A part of me says that they're not going to work because of this, but then a part of me says, well, to be fair, because when they do communicate properly, they do get to a solution half the time. That gives me hope that there could be a future for these two potentially. But either way though, she definitely needs to work on the way she does communicate. She can't communicate as everything is based on her past, and he also needs to work on just making sure that when she's saying something, that he's listening. And he's not listening in a way he needs to listen in a way that he does not feel attacked. He needs to listen in a way that he's trying to understand where she's coming from, because she's still someone that has pain. But then again, at the same time though, she did say previously that she does need to be with someone that can basically help her along her way of healing, which for me is still a bit of a sticky one, but hey, we continue.
When
When I start seeing things I don't like, that's it.
You need to mind their business, sort your own situations out before you start getting involved.
Why are you moving your chair? Why are you moving your chair, I said?
He seemed annoyed with me over his own shit. I'm embarrassed because
Your chair, are you 10? You're behaving like a child.
If you apologise, say, look, okay, I'm going to sort myself out, yeah, and you went back with strength, yeah, and that meant that she's blown up.
I'm coming into this, but there are things I don't like.
Well,
The comment was so small and insignificant, and I'm really not into that.
he hasn't said it.
Yeah, fair enough. Listen, the comment may be small, significant to you, but you've still got to process and understand the impacts of the comments.
It's just a bit backwards to me. Like, it's over. Oh, whatever. Actually, can't call. Fuck this.
See you later.
Stop being rude. I'm not coping with someone who's so fucking disrespectful. Do you know what? I don't want to. Never mind, walk on. You can watch. If I'm not happy where I am, then I'll leave.
My answer only matters if I didn't like my wife. I feel like my answer is irrelevant.
Boy, it's funny because he was told by Adam, just apologize. Man does not want to apologize. God damn.
Understand how it makes me feel? Makes me feel like I'm on a trial, like, if I fuck up, then something else is going to be better, and that's not how I want to work. I want someone who's going to work through this shit with me.
And you can't blame her for wanting to be with someone who's going to work through shit with her, but based on what she's been through. So I respect that. And I want that for her.
Then do I just get shoved to the side like I always have?
It's not. Yo, stop doing that, man.
I feel like I done it for.
About this, Holly. We've spoken about this. I thought I'd reassured you enough that I am happy.
But for me,
Before we move on to the next couple.
to want to rip someone's clothes off, I've got to look at them and think, I'm going to rip your clothes off.
Would you say you're like quite superficial then, like go for lip balloons? Would you say you're like quite superficial then, like go for lip balloons?
It's not really like, you know, I know what I want, and I'm not going to settle unless I've got perfection.
Whoa! Did he just say that?
It's crazy. You don't come on a TV show like this because you're looking to find perfection. You're here to find the person that they think is best matched with you, and therefore you need to be open enough to obviously actually give the experiment 1000% effort. Not to come in and be like, oh no, you didn't give me what I wanted, you didn't give me what I wanted appearance-wise, so I'm not even going to try. The guy is so petty as old man. What a child. No wonder why he's single.
My number? Like 4?
Four.
Because I'm nowhere near in love because I haven't got that attraction.
Is he talking over there? What's his name? Oyster. He was like saying like 10 that you love them to 1 like for that, and he said, you know, like we're a 4. I'm missing the attraction. I love that girl.
You know the way people love to instigate on this show? It's freaking hilarious. And the way she's worded it as well, so bad. It wasn't even like that. The way that the calamity that's been created.
I'm for being kicked to the curb or something like that. Sorry, can someone just check we've got dickheads written on our fucking head? You don't have to be anybody's type. Because you are fucking Polly. I'm just going to tell you now, I'm just about to go and sit down now because I need to be right involved in that conversation. I'm going on behind your back. Polly and Holly.
And this is one of the things that's very unattractive about Holly. Okay, so we've got Polly and Holly, but we got Holly's the one with the dark hair, right? Just people who are confused here. And one of the things that's quite attractive about Holly is that she does love to be a part of drama. She can't deny it, you know. Why are you getting involved in someone else's business? You know, let them work out on their shits. You got shits going on with your man, so don't worry about anybody else, you know. Like, but okay, girl power.
There is that little bit of something missing.
Don't be real, right? You know, earlier when you was like 4, you know, I did tell her. You were straight. No, you're not 4.
I know I'm not a 4. It's the fact that I'm not having a fucking man that I've let me sit here singing his praises while he's fucking calling me a 4 to his mates. I'm not. Fuck, honestly, fuck this. This is a joke. Indeed. I'm just used to being so fucked over that I'm just genuinely fucking over it. I'm a fucking good person. I've been brought up with fucking good people.
We was asking as a joke to Nathan, 10, you're in love with her, 0 or 1, you hate her. I said, I'll answer it. I said, probably about a 4. So I feel like I'm halfway because we're missing that attraction, which she knows.
I get it, whatever, it is what it is.
If something's pissing you off,
no, I just didn't appreciate hearing it how I did. And that's kind of what he's doing. It's just not nice to hear that you're that low down.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I understand that she didn't appreciate hearing it the way she did, but at the same time, it wasn't really a conversation that needed to be shared, you know? And it's just that simple. But it was shared, and when it was shared in a way that definitely made it worse than what it was. But hey, I like the fact that he did have the respect to at least go up to her and say, hey, hold on a minute, so are you crying because of me? You know what I mean? And therefore he also explained, and then therefore he then explained obviously how it all really went down pretty much. But she definitely showed her that, you know, trying to trust some of the other people in the house maybe isn't the best thing, to be honest with you, you know? Yeah, so, because one thing that they do have is good, they do have a very good communication, you know, and obviously when your communication is good, there is always hope. When it's bad, that's when it's a bit sticky, you know? But hey, nonetheless though, roll on tonight. But tonight, from what I understand, is the first ceremony when they all choose whether to stay or leave and all that kind of stuff. Now, Rochelle didn't even turn up today in today's episode. So whether or not Rochelle's going to be on tonight's episode with Orson, that shall be interesting. But hey, we shall wait and freaking see. I'm done. I'm out. Peace.